Yara is stuck on a deserted island. She has nothing except a coconut on the palm trees, a toolbox, and a bunch of steel plates? Isn't that weird? What could she possibly do? Well, build a boat, of course. Yara has seen huge ships float in water, so of course this will float too. How can a screw sink but a huge ship float? Well, it's because of the density. It basically means how close the particles are to each other. The closer they are, the higher the density. Since steel has higher density than water, it sinks. But I've seen steel ships float before. Well, yes, that's because it's not only about the density, but also about the volume displaced. When you're in water, there is a force that pushes you up called the buoyancy force. Your weight is also pushing down. In order to float, the buoyancy force must be greater than your weight. Well, how can I increase the buoyancy force to push me up? I don't want to sink. If we compare both the screw and ship in the huge ocean, which one takes more space? The ship. That is the volume you displace. The more the volume displaced, the more the buoyancy force. So you're saying although the boat and screw have the same density, the boat will float because it displaces more volume, which increases the buoyancy force, and it makes it more than the boat's weight? Exactly. So I make the biggest boat I possibly can and I'll be fine. No. It takes a lot of engineering to find the right boat shape. You see, you need to build a shape that will increase the buoyancy force. Which shape will displace enough water to make the buoyancy force more than your weight? Yara thought a lot about this, and in the end, she found the optimal solution. Yara went on her way with absolutely no sense of direction. So, wish her luck.